Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most reporting live to you and yours. Hope everyone is feeling well and good. Monday blues, Monday blues. How's everyone feeling? Have you recovered? If you ask me, it's been a very, very bad day. I didn't want to lie. It's been a bad day. It's been a bit like I've been back and forth through the highlights. I've been trying to figure out how we lost the game. I've been watching match reaction. I've been watching highlights after highlights, and I cannot still figure out, bro, how we got so much embarrassed. I cannot still figure out how Arsenal got so much embarrassed. But people, you know the vibes. Make sure you smash a like. If you have not subscribed to the channel as well, make sure you subscribe to the team. You know, Arsenal crumble to Man City. You just saw the headline, the thumbnail, people. We lost to Man City 3-0, 2-0, of course, 2-0 to Man City. Carabao Cup, quadruple ting. Seems like it's well and done, the quadruple ting we were all dreaming about. Seems like, it's all well and done. Big up to Alex. I think it's your first time on the channel, Alex, but big up to Alex. He said it seemed we didn't want to be there for that final. Yeah, bro, we didn't turn up for the big occasion. These guys are out here making interviews after interviews, talking about making monologues. And when it's the big stage, we fold like fresh London, but we didn't turn up. But big up to Alex. Let me know your thoughts on the game, bro. How did you feel about the game? Where did we think we lose the game and everything? For me, I think we just played. I think that we played 30 minutes. The better half, the better that 1 hour, it was all Man City, bro, and we got bobbed off the park, bro. They took us out of the game. They took us out of the game. We were going there as a team that had the momentum. City have been losing back-to-back games and everything, and I thought these lads were gonna show up. Put some fight, bro. There was no fight. I wanted them to fight. Okay, you're gonna lose the game, but let's go down fighting, go down swinging. There was no fight. Arteta was reactive instead of him being proactive. He was reactive. You could see in that second half nothing came about it. But anyway, we will begin from the beginning of the. We will start with the beginning of the. Basically, we need to start with the beginning of the game. The lineup is everyone talking about the lineup. Everyone was talking about Kepa and Raya. Would you start Kepa? Would you start Raya? And everyone was there was a lot of back and forth with the Arsenal fans. Everyone was talking about Raya should not start. No, people were talking about Kepa should not start. People were saying Raya should start, but for me, I went with Kepa should be starting this game, all for the thing because Kepa has been the one guy that was been playing the tournament from the beginning. So I thought he earned his right to be playing in the final. But a lot of people were saying, why would you want to start? Why would you want to start Kepa in a big final game? We need this trophy. We need to go with our strong team since we have not won a league in 6 years. That was the argument people were talking about. But for me, I went with Kepa, But the news that is coming out now, the way people are definitely going about the game, the way people are analyzing the game, I understand everyone is definitely angry, but everyone is going on blaming Kepa. Everyone is going on like Kepa has become the scapegoat. Everyone is on Kepa's head top. Like we lost the game purely because Kepa was there. You know, I don't see people going out at this man's performance. I don't see it people talking about the attacking. The managers late changes, the manager not being able to change the game when the rubber meets the road. People have been basically is scapegoating Kepa. Talking about because Kepa always does this when it's in the final, because Kepa always loses when it's in the final. It's not even about Kepa. It's not even about Kepa. The whole team was purely trash. I think Saliba, Gabriel, and who else? There are few people we can say played well in that game. So the whole narrative that people want to go all about and say it is all on Kepa, I find it very, very. It's very, very. That's not very, very good. I think that's a poor analogy. You're gonna hit the easy person because he had the balls a moment. where he definitely that schoolboy era is not something I'm taking lightly, bro. You know, say what we want to say, guys. A keeper playing for Premier League should not be missing a ball like that. You know. But big up to the chat, guys. Let us run those likes up, guys. Let us run those likes up. I see Erling Haaland is already in the cut. I see FC Barca said hello. Erling Haaland said, "Too easy win for us. Where the Arsenal fans at." A certain someone said Rice should be player of the year. But Erling Haaland I think we played against 10 men yesterday. I don't think Erling Haaland was available yesterday, bro, you know. But you acted as a decoy, I can give you that but Erling Haaland, we managed to keep Erling Haaland quiet, you know. We managed to keep Erling Haaland quiet. So I have not been agreeing with this whole idea. People are talking about Kepa is the one guy, is the main reason we lost the game. I don't think that is completely honest. We lost this game purely because of our manager. You know, you could see in that second half that things were going left, bro. You didn't wait. You don't wait for things to you don't wait for things to you don't wait for them to score, bro. You're supposed to go. You were supposed to go proactive, handle the business, bro. You know, and Arteta waited until they scored. Then he decided, let me make the change. You know, big up to Mark. Where was Yokres? Unfortunately, Yokres didn't show up. Unfortunately, Yokres didn't show up. You know. Unfortunately, Yokres didn't show up. You know. Unfortunately, Yokres didn't show up. You know. I know you guys were waiting for me. You know. Unfortunately, Yokres didn't show up. You know. The whole attack didn't show up, bro. It's not even only on Yokres. You know. The whole attack didn't show up. Trossard didn't show up. Bukayo Saka didn't show up. So we are starting to feel like Arteta has to work on the attack, you know, because we cannot keep saying week in and week out our attack is so poor, bro. No one is firing attacking wise. There's definitely an issue with the attack. You know, there's definitely certain things we need to address. The attackers cannot always be running back to defend. I feel like that is the problem. You know, that is the problem with this. But anyway, we're gonna go player by player. You know, we are going to analyze player for player today. You know, we are not leaving any stone unturned. Yeah. Zaina, how are you, Zaina? I asked my neighbor, where's the barbecue? They said there was cooking. uh, yeah, we were cooked. We were cooked yesterday, Zaina. But how are you, Zaina? Thank you for coming back. You know, thank you for coming back. I know you're angry at me, but you know, I know you're angry at me, but it's never been that, Zaina. It's never been. But big up to Zaina for coming back. It's always happy to see Zaina. You know, I'm always happy when I see Zaina in the cut. Fatima is back, bro. It's been a long time since Fatima came back. It's been a long time since Fatima came back. He. I'm Zaina's best friend. Uh, I know all of you guys are here to cook me. I know all of you guys are here to cook me. I know all of you guys are here to cook me. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you that Eucharist is I'm here to tell you that Eucharist is world class. Thank you for the compliment, Fatima. Thank you for the compliment. You know, we check these compliments all day and all of it. But guys, let me know, where do you think we lost the game? I think we defended. You know, Arteta still fears Pep Guardiola. Arteta still has he still feels like he's that assistant sitting next to Pep. You know, he still feel like he's an assistant sitting next to Pep. He still looks up to Pep like, what can we do? You know, That is just my worry with Arteta, in regards to this. He still fears. He fears Pep Guardiola, bro. You know. You know that one big brother you look up to when you are getting beaten in a fight, you call him up, you go home and then you bring him and you tell him, these guys were hitting me, and then he's gonna step in and then he's gonna handle the business. That is what Arteta feels when he's looking at Pep Guardiola. And yesterday just shows, bro. Zaina said, "How am I still not MOD?" I'm gonna make you MOD, but you need to agree something. You cannot keep deleting people's chats. That is, you need to agree now, Zaina. You cannot be deleting people's chat. That is what you need to agree with me. You should be ready for the cooking. You should grow a thick skin. I don't know whatever you need to do, Zaina, but you cannot be deleting people's chat. Eddie Howe out since the beginning. I've been saying it. Ah. You told me it was gonna be a walk in the park when you played Barcelona, bro. You lose to Sunderland. You lose to Sunderland, home and away. You lose to Sunderland, home and away, bro. Make it make sense. You lose to Sunderland, home and away, bro. uh, Isaac, how are you feeling, Isaac? How are you feeling, bro? How are you feeling? It felt like 2020 Arsenal performance. Uninspiring and sloppy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. We didn't turn up for the show, guys. We didn't turn up. It's not like we rate the League Cup. We rate the League Cup, but we just wanted the cup. It would have been a motivator because I've been telling you every day that we need upper. It's an appetizer. It is more like an appetizer for what is to come, for the Premier League title. So I feel like if this man would have won this from this Carabao Cup, it would have been an appetizer to give them more hunger and belief that they can get the Premier League. Now it has switched over. Now City will probably look at this and think, we can definitely do something. Pep will be telling his man, we can definitely do something. If we can beat City, if we can beat Arsenal at home, if we can win our game in hand, it will go to 3 points. So that is the trick now. Once again, momentum is with City, and once again, pressure is all on us now, bro. The pressure is basically all on us. Something I didn't expect that we will be going through. That is something I didn't. Um, where is it? Sorry, people. So since Arsenal played well yesterday, I will not delete people. Then I ate the juice and I ate the juice now. It's done. Kepa has a good history at work. A lot of people told me that Kepa has a good history, and I told people the history is with Chelsea. So I thought it was a Chelsea thing, bro. I thought it was a Chelsea thing. I clearly thought it was a Chelsea thing. That's why I was like, it is a Chelsea thing. He's wearing the red and white stripes, so probably it might turn out different. But I think this history was playing in his head. I think the history thing was definitely playing in his head. You know, what was he doing when he was clashing with um with the Doku there, bro? Something he could have just went for the ball and took it out, bro. I don't know what he's doing. So I think that whole thing about the final EFL Cup final, I think it was playing in his head. I think it was definitely playing in his head. Uh, Yeah, talking so much before the game, then I see your reaction yesterday. You didn't show you. How can I show my face, bro? I was humiliated. FCB said, "How are you, Jigger?" I'm okay. I'm okay. FCB, I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. I'm just. I don't know if you watch Premier League. If you watch Premier League, you would have known by now that Arsenal lost to Manchester City. I don't know if you watch Premier League, FCB. Isaac said, I mean, if Harvard scored, it could have been a different game, but Arsenal second are probably worse. Their worst half. Yeah, bro. How is Kai Havertz missing, bro? This is the thing that pissed me off, bro. How is he missing from there, Kai Havertz? I didn't understand how Kai Havertz was missing, bro, from there. He took forever to take the shots, bro. If he had taken it the same time before the keeper came out, he takes forever to take the shot, bro. This is the problem, you know. Final high stakes game, you need to make sure you maximize the chances, you know. Even the rebound. Bro, that time Trafford made three saves. Trafford made three saves in that rebound. He made three saves, bro. I think Trafford. That's when he started believing, you know. And we let O'Reilly, bro. O'Reilly make a brace. O'Reilly is 2021 or 2022, bro. This is a young kid. I think he started playing Premier League when last season. He started playing Premier League last season. Last season, we let O'Reilly dunk on us with a brace. O'Reilly of all people. O'Reilly. Um, Kepa is- yeah, Kepa was trash, bro. Kepa was trash, bro. You know, I don't think if we reach the FA Cup final, I don't think Arteta will play Kepa. You know, if we reach that FA Cup final, I don't think Arteta will play Kepa. I doubt. I doubt it. You know, I doubt it. You know, but I don't think we had the plan in that game. You know, I don't think we had the plan in that game. Right? I'm trying to see. I don't think we had the plan in that game. I'm now officially a Kepa fan. You keep talking like this, I'll remove this MOD saying, you know. You keep talking like this, I'll remove this. You know, you keep talking like this. I'm gonna remove this. Anyway, guys, since I don't want to make it all about you. I don't wanna. I can see Saka still. Bro. I can see Saka. How is Saka even playing 90 minutes, bro? You know, how is Saka playing 90 minutes? Mark, how is he even playing 90 minutes to begin with, bro? This guy. He could not even get past one defender. He could not even cross any ball. How is he playing 90 minutes, Bukayo Saka? And every time he's moaning to the referee, ref, ref, why are you moaning, bro? And he's making too many touches on the ball. You know, I had one stream before with Arsenal fans. I told people, bro. I told these guys, Bukayo Saka needs to be dropped. They don't. People are not ready for it, bro. Ah, there's an issue with it. There's an issue with our attackers, guys. There's an issue with our attackers. Ateta needs to address the attacking. When I saw that Kepa was starting, I knew. Baka girl said, "This is Baka girl. Come on, bro. Why you change your name?" So I keep getting lost, Baka girl. You change your name, so see, I'm even watching the replay right now. You know, once again, these guys are getting the second trophy, bro. See, look at them, bro. Handshake. They're not even ashamed, bro. Second again, ole ole. Bridesmaids again. Ah. How are you, Barker girl? Uh, I'm sorry, Barker girl. Arsenal lost today, so the mood is definitely. Ah, Declan Rice is world class. Declan Rice is world class. He didn't show up, bro. We saw the Ballon d'Or. We saw the people who won the Ballon d'Or, what they did. Declan Rice was nowhere to be found. As much as he's my guy, he has been carrying us for so long, Declan Rice, but he was nowhere to be found. They really humiliated us. They really humiliated. I think Saliba is the only player that we can look at and say, Saliba, Gabriel, and probably Fury. The rest are just a disgrace. Big Ange evening said, "Do you see Julian from war?" He said, "Oh, we're Arsenal. Let's so I." Bro, I just saw the thumbnail. I didn't open for Julian. I don't open Julian. I just saw his thumbnail. He's talking about it's okay. We lost 100,000. So what, bro? There's a psychological effect to this game. There's a psychological effect. Look at them, bro, dropping their heads. Saliba is probably thinking, yeah. People like Saliba are probably thinking, what am I doing, bro? I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this man. Uh, bro, I can see Kepa having butter gloves on. Madueke came on and he could not even control the ball. Madueke, unfortunately, the pitch was too small for Madueke, bro. The pitch was too small for Madueke, bro. The pitch. uh, Madueke with the gang signs giving up. Yesterday, there were no gang signs, bro. There were no gang signs. Julian from AFD is the type of fan to say, "Oh well, it was just a piece of metal, Arsenal lose." I think Julian one time we lost the game. He blamed the ball. He blamed the pitch. He's always coming up with this crazy narrative, bro. He's a deluded fan. Ian Wright saying something like, "We got beat fresh, forget his game." Bro, exactly, bro, exactly, bro. Ian Wright is another fraud, bro. He's under the paycheck, bro. What is he gotta say? He's under Arsenal's paycheck, bro. You know. Ian Wright is under Arsenal's paycheck, bro. What do you think is gonna say? What do you definitely think is gonna say, bro? He's under the paycheck. He's definitely not gonna criticize Arsenal, bro. He's just gonna throw in a few gems, you know. How are you saying you're a bigger fish to fry? Who told you you're gonna? Who told you, bro? Who told you you're gonna even you're gonna even be frying those fishes, bro? That you're gonna have the pan to fry those fishes, bro? That you're gonna have the opportunity to be there, bro? You know, you need to make hay was the sunshine. Whatever is presented on the table, make sure you eat it up, bro. Who's to say we're gonna win the league? Who's to say we're gonna win the Champions League? Ian Wright is crazy, bro. I saw his comments. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this, bro. Bigger fish to fry. We've had the same. We have shared the same sentiment last season, bro. And what happened? We end up not winning any. People talking about we got bigger fish to fry. It's crazy, bro. Barker girl said, "How's Newcastle?" You said he was world class. What are you on about? I don't remember saying he's world class. I don't say. Probably I said he's gonna be the player of the season, but I'm not saying he's world class. World class, world class. I didn't say he's world class. Nah, nah. Newcastle Football Club said I'm good, Barker girl. I'm just tired of it. The how. Uh, Big Ange say, brother, didn't Ian Rai win the league in 1990? It means nothing to him. He should hand his winners medal back and lose all the respect. He's a he's on Arsenal's paycheck, bro. He's not gonna criticize he's not gonna criticize, bro. He's on Arsenal's paycheck, bro. You watch him and overlap, he never says anything, bro. Every match, even on what's the name of this? He will never really go deep in and cook his own club. He never does it. He never. Henri does it here and there, but Ian Wright, he will never criticize. Bro. You watch him on overlap. You watch him on overlap. Bro. He will never criticize this man. See, David Silver lifting the trophy, jumping up and down, and people wanna tell me bigger fish to fry. City. When was the last time City won a game? Bro? Even West Ham played better. Even West Ham played better. We could not even get a single goal. A single goal against Manchester City. Okay, you're 1-0 down. I'm looking for a reaction. Nah, bro, you just bend over. Nah, you just bend over. You just bend over. Let them do their thing. You just bend over. You just bend over, bro. Nah, let them do their thing. Okay, you 1-0. People want to say Kepa, Kepa. Okay, you 1-0 down. Let us react. Let us go for the juggernaut. Bro. Let us react and do our thing. Okay, Arteta's tactics didn't work. But for you as a player, bro, you should want it, bro. You should want more for you as a player, bro. As a player, you should want more, bro. Everyone disappeared, bro. Declan Rice as well. We could not even breathe, bro. The moment you see Kepa having the most touches in the game, bro, it just let you know. Kepa was the one holding the ball. Every time he threw it, he tried to make a long ball. Boom, recycle. It's back on attack. Boom, recycled. It's back on the attack. We could not even breathe in that second half. Miguel Arteta standing there starstruck. You know, make the changes, bro. You wait until they score, then you decide. Let me bring on Madueke. Let me bring on this guy. Then when you're making the changes, it is 2-0. The game is done. I told people, Man City at the end of the day, it is a wounded dog. It is a wounded dog. They were definitely gonna come in and be hungry for it, bro. You know. See Mikel Arteta clapping hands for Pep Guardiola. Mm, mm. He's clapping for Pep. For 4 years, you've been clapping for Pep Guardiola. For 4 years, bro, you've been clapping for Pep Guardiola. For 4 years, aren't you tired, bro? And I love you as a guy. Come and save Newcastle. Oh my days. Abdullah, how are you feeling, bro? Never like Ian Wright, because if they win, he'll be the first to go on about how amazing it is. But if they lose, he will never criticize them. He will never criticize them. Wasn't Abdullah the one that said Vets is a baller? Little Vets is a flip flop, is a flop star. Bro, Arsenal started playing good for when they were losing. If they played attacking from the start, they would have no doubt. Reactionary, bro, reactionary. And then Arteta started putting attackers on attackers, removing defenders. When have you ever seen him doing this thing? When have you ever seen him doing this thing? You know, you wait to react, bro. You're never proactive, bro. You, what happened? One cup, three more to go. Michelle, how are you? I'm not talking to you nowadays, Michelle. So don't even start. I'm not talking to you, Michelle, nowadays. One cup, three more to go. I don't know, Michelle. I don't know, Michelle. I don't know. Baka girl said, I'm good. I'm just said there's no contradiction. There is no contradiction. I just say that there is no contradiction among Jesus. They are all happy Arsenal's lost, bro. They are all happy Arsenal lost. What surprised me the most is where your fullback for the goal. Bro, the first goal, Zubamendi is clearly ahead of O'Reilly. You know, Zubamendi is supposed to react when he see the balls dropping. Zubamendi is slipping, and O'Reilly just shoved him into the ground, bro. He was eating grass, bro. He shoved him into the ground, and then he has the ball. The second one, Bukayo Saka is ball watching. He can clearly see the balls coming. He's just ball watching there. Then O'Reilly comes from the back again, gets ahead. They could all be prevented, bro. They could all be prevented, bro. It was all over the place, bro. The fullbacks disappeared, bro. It was all over because the crosses, there was no one there to block those crosses. You know, if Martinelli was there, because Trossard cannot defend. Trossard definitely cannot defend. Someone was supposed to stop those crosses. In Cape, I think ever since he got that yellow card, he just because Hinkepa is an aggressive player. So he didn't know what to do with Semenyo. He didn't know what to do, and Semenyo just toasted them, bro. He had them on toast. He had them on toast. I'm happy Everton won. Liverpool and Arsenal got them. We got them. Ben White was absolutely yeah. Ben White was poor as well, bro. Ben White was poor. Bro. Ben White was poor. You know, and Ben White was definitely poor, bro. The only good thing that Ben White did was knocking down Checky when Checky was doing those kicks. When Checky was doing those kicks, bro. That was the only thing Ben White did, bro. When he came and shoved off Checky, because Checky was taking a piece. That was the good thing I applauded Ben White for, you know. But we were so defensive, bro, because usually Ben White and Kepa the overlap. There was no overlapping, bro. We were pinned back, bro. Totally pinned back. Bro. We were pinned back, bro. I can see Cunha dancing in the Emirates, babe. Arsenal got Southampton in the FA Cup. That's gonna. Southampton as well is playing good. In the Southampton St Mary's, bro. It's always a tricky game for Arsenal when we go there. It's always another tricky game when we go to St Mary's. It's always another tricky game. And are you gonna put Kepa in the firing line? Are you gonna be putting Kepa in the firing line? Can Kepa start Southampton away, or you better put in on fire? But me, I know Arteta. Kepa is gonna start that game. That is the game we have definitely after international break. It's not gonna be an easy game, but I'm worried. We have a lot of injuries. It is gonna depend if Martin Odegaard is gonna be available, or if what do you mean? Or if Martin Odegaard is gonna be available, or Eze is gonna be available, because we're lacking creativity spark. Everything we have, but the creativity spark is not there. Creativity and attacking wise, it is not there. Arteta's mindset is defend, 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 defend. 10 men behind the ball. Defend, 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 defend. And you want to defend against it. I saw West Ham put up a better fight, bro. West Ham played even better than us. West Ham, relegation West Ham. Kepa playing volleyball. Imagine Kepa in a Champions League final, carries two, or keeper what the keeper was playing. That is my worry with Kepa. That is my worry with Kepa, is that I think for Kepa, he definitely was thinking about the previous final games he had. You know, he definitely was thinking about the previous final games he had when he played against when he played in the Chelsea game. Because the whole narrative was online that Kepa has never won a final. I think he was playing in his head, you know. Uh, Keparias. Uh, I hope Kepa starts every. I hope Kepa starts every game from now. You just taking a piece now, Zena. You know, you just doing a man. Why was Kepa? Why was Kepa starting? No, I think for Kepa because he has been the player that has been playing in this tournament from the beginning. So probably Arteta went with the same thing. You know, I wanted Kepa to start. I don't want to lie for you. I wanted Kepa as well to start, but it didn't go so well. But I wanted Kepa to start. Even I wanted Kepa to start. You know, I wanted Kepa to start. So it just shows you guys that. But he effed it up. You know, 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 he effed it up. But I wanted Kepa to start. I don't want to lie. You know, I really wanted Kepa to start. But it turned out it was not a good idea. You know, it turned out it was not a good idea. You know, it turned out it was not a good idea. But I wanted him to start, but obviously he messed it up. You know, he messed it up. Baka Gil said hi, Michelle. Isaac said, looks like Newcastle used up all their energy in the United Cup final. Since then, they have been knocked out of two competitions and lost the local derby. Sunderland are now ahead of Newcastle. Uh, um, Newcastle Football Club said, Isaac, shut up. Yeah, 316 said, I have Zayn. I used to have Zayn as MOD. Uh, she'll tell you about it. Yeah, 316. She'll tell you about it. She'll tell you about it. She have come clean. So she's not gonna be deleting any chats now. So she told me she's gonna act right, you know, because Karik was getting to her head. So she apologized. So she's not gonna make it happen. Hopefully, we will see. You know, Abaka girl, I am good. Yeah, 316. How are you doing, my love? Michelle. Uh, Kepa was the right choice. The whole attack was awful. Yeah, Kepa was the right choice. Because even after conceding the goal, I wanted this man to fight back. There was no fight back, you know. Even after we conceded the goal, no one was fighting back, you know. You have Checky doing kick-ups, bro. This guy. I can see him now doing it again. Now I'm worried, guys. Do you think we can go and win? Do you think we can go and win in Etihad? Do you think we can go and win in Etihad, bro? uh, make me. Isaac is still angry. He lost to, you know. I converted to the good fight so I can be good MOV. You know, I'm no longer that. Very- it's tricky, people. It is definitely tricky. You know, no City winning that game. It's a yeah 316. We cannot draw, bro. Bro, I don't see us winning in Etihad. Bro. In Etihad, you know, in Etihad, I don't see us winning, bro. We are failing to win in a neutral ground. This ground is not even neutral. I think most fans that were there were Arsenal fans. I think most fans that was in the stadium, Michelle, you can confirm with me. But I think most of them were Arsenal fans in this stadium, and we lost. We are not winning in Etihad. We are. It's gonna. Let's see, but it's gonna be difficult. You know, it's gonna be difficult. I'm not definitely writing off the team to say we cannot. We need a draw. You know, we definitely need a draw. We will definitely need a draw. But the way we played today, bro, uh, I'm not so confident about that game, bro. I'm not confident we can go there and get a win. I'm not confident. How do you see us winning the game? Yeah, how do you see us winning the game? You know? Yeah, probably. If we talk about Eze, yeah. Then that is where we agree. If you're talking about Eze, Eze coming back, then probably then we have a chance. Yeah, because it was in London. Yeah, bro. We practically lost that. We practically lost that trophy at home. You know, we practically lost that trophy at home, bro, in our backyard, bro, because it's London, basically. We practically lost it in our home, bro. You know, a little O'Reilly, 22-year-old O'Reilly is dunking on our head top. A 22-year-old. Mhm. I don't know, bro. 22-year-old is coming to dunk on our head top. 22-year-old O'Reilly. He started playing football last year. These players are not serious, bro. Even people want to blame Arteta, but for the player, you need to want it. Ah, it's, it's a head the fake injury. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, 316 said we need the draw at Etihad. Michelle said that won't happen. It's gonna be a miracle, bro. We can anyway. We will see how it will go, but it's gonna be difficult. Maybe on FC 26 that's happening, but in real life, City will smoke. Did you see the Arsenal fans? Did you see the Arsenal fans? Did you see the Arsenal fans walk? I saw them. I saw them walking out. The moment that second goal came in, the Arsenal fans were like, "We are stepping out." You know, the moment that second goal came in, they was like, "Now we are not doing this, bro. We are not getting humiliated. Let me get home early. Chill with the family. You know, because our mental health matters at the end of the day, bro. Arsenal lives also matter, bro. You cannot keep humiliating fans year after year, bro. Year after year. Year after year, bro. There is no Gay. There is no Ruben Diaz. We cannot even get a goal, bro. There is no Gay. There is no Ruben Diaz. There's Kusanov and Ake. We cannot even score. The best defenders are not available. Now, Premier League time, Gay is going to be there. You think you're going to win that game? I think Max Domi should start from now on. I agree, bro. I agree. I agree. He is the best player, bro. Even yesterday, I don't know why he didn't come. X, what's up, my G? How are you feeling, X? It has been a minute, my G. It has been a minute, X. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about Tottenham as well, bro? As a had a fake injury. This guy is crazy, bro. O'Reilly, he is a faking injuries. Eze scored in that FA Cup final against Man City. Eze definitely not backing down. Come on, guys. You know, Eze definitely not backing down. I don't think Eze is backing down. I don't know why Michelle's laughing, bro. I say start Doman in the remaining games and take him off half time if he's struggling. Now I think, yeah, no, but I think Max Doman is better bringing him on 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes when you have tied legs, he can come in, he can be the creative spark and everything. Because in that game, we were looking for set pieces, bro, and set pieces didn't come. We were looking for set pieces, bro. They didn't come. That is the only thing I thought we were looking for. That is the only thing, bro, that we were hoping. That was Arteta's plan to begin with. Set piece, I'm going to get a set piece and then we're going to score. They defended very well the set pieces. And there's no plan B, you know. 10 men behind the ball like Eddie Howe. Big up to the Oos. How are you feeling, bro? It's just me, Oos. Day one is just me, Oos. Keith, shut up. Eddie Howe should be sacked. Yeye said I was the Emirates yesterday taking photo of Wenger's statue holding the league trophy. If Wenger is playing, if Wenger has this team right now, he's winning this game. You know, if Wenger is having this team, he's winning this cup. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, bro, we cannot score against Ake, bro. Kusanov is playing he's a defender, bro. The house should get sacked. Then slot goes to you. A slot will be working in a slot machine. X said we are getting relegated. First time in 9 years I stopped watching Spain for my honor. Uh, but I hope you're a good ex, bro. I hope you're good. It's always good to hear from you, bro. It's always good to hear from you, bro. I don't know where you are, bro. I don't know where you are hiding, bro. You're practically 2 hours away. You're practically 1.5 hours away from me. You're practically 1.5 hours from me. But I pray you're safe, bro. I know it's crazy right now with the fireworks that are going on. I hope you're safe, bro. I hope you're safe. You're taking care. Crazy Tottenham could get relegated. But this is a good topic, guys. I don't want to make it all about Arsenal, guys, but let us let's talk about Tottenham, guys. Do you think it's getting relegated? Do you think Tottenham is getting relegated? Because that Nottingham Forest game, you know, we saw the fans rallying up everyone in the back, firing up the team when they were coming, we saw everyone on fire backing, the whole boat, the whole Tottenham team was rallying before the game, Tottenham, well, it was a must-win game, bro. But getting beaten 3-0. Nah, Tottenham are going down, bro. 3-0 to the 3-0, bro. 3-0. I think they are getting relegated, bro. You know. I think keeping Eze out of the team yesterday was better keeping him so he doesn't have to play for England. Uh, yeah, probably that is it, bro. Ain't in the mood for the BS tonight. You too. Keith, I ain't in the mood. Eddie Howe ruining my weekend since August. The Lacton game is coming. Don't worry, bro. The fraud should be sacked. End of. Last time I checked, Sunderland are above you, bro. Newcastle are a disgrace, bro. They lose two derbies, bro. Home and away, bro. No, Newcastle Football Club is a flip flop, bro. Today you support Eddie Howe. When the team is winning, he's gonna say Eddie Howe is the best. Now the team is losing, he's calling out Eddie Howe. He told us it's gonna be a walk in the park against Barcelona. Barcelona walk in the park, and then you got 7, bro, by 1 point. Eddie Howe, Eddie Howe is a bigger fraud than either of them or West Ham. Yeah, tough call for the men. Eddie Howe is a big. Yeah, three space will be. I saw lots of fans yesterday on YouTube looking miserable after the game. Started chatting with a fan. West Ham fixture more difficult. Probably that. Probably. I don't know about the other fixtures. Probably we need to look at the. We need to look. Yeah, probably the fixtures will decide. Probably the fixtures will decide. Uh, yeah. West Ham have Wolves next. Spurs don't have any winnable games left. Only Leeds. Michel said it will be. But guys, which teams do you think will go down? Which teams do you think will be going down? Michel said Wolves, Burnley, and West Ham. Wolves, Burnley, and West Ham are going down. But what are the fixtures for Tottenham? What are the fixtures for Tottenham? Let me just take the fixtures for Tottenham. Let's see the fixtures for Tottenham. Oh my day. Sunderland are going. Tottenham are going away to Sunderland, and they are not winning that one. Then they have Brighton at home, and then they are going away to Wolves, and then they have Aston Villa away, and then they have Leeds at home, and then they have Chelsea away, and then they have Everton at home. Tottenham have some difficult fixtures, you know. Tottenham have some difficult fixtures because Sunderland away. Sunderland away. That's not an easy game. Sunderland away is not an easy game. Okay. I'll check. I'll check the Leeds game. I'll check what Leeds has. Um, Leeds are gonna play Leeds versus West Ham, and then Leeds have Manchester United. They have Wolves at home. They have Bournemouth away. They have Burnley at home. They have Tottenham away. They have Brighton at home. They have West Ham. How come they have West Ham again? West Ham away. Uh, losing 3-0 to Nottingham. They hadn't won the league since. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They can't even beat Forest. Tells you everything you need to know. Yeah, but Yeye makes a good point. Yeye is making a good point. You remember in the they won yesterday. You know they won in Anfield. You know they won in Anfield. But I think Tottenham have some difficult fixtures. Let me check. Let me check the West Ham. Let me check the West Ham games. West Ham have Leeds at home. They have Wolves at home. They have Crystal Palace away. They have Everton at home. They have Brentford away. They have West Arsenal at home. They have New. They are going to Newcastle. And then they have Leeds at home. But I think the West Ham fixtures are better. I don't know. I feel like the West Ham fixtures are better, Michelle. I don't know. I saw Kingsley laughing at Vicario when Sobos live free kick were. I really need to check this one, bro. I didn't see it, Mark. I need to check it. I need to check this one, bro. I didn't see Kingsley laughing. I didn't see Kingsley laughing. Zaina said Spurs are going down. You are hearing it here. What about the top five? Since we are talking about the bottom half, let's talk about the top five, guys. I think Manchester United are definitely gonna be there. Probably the debate is gonna be the last two games. The last two spots are gonna be debatable. But I think Manchester United are gonna be third. Are gonna finish third. But between Aston Villa, Liverpool, and Chelsea, that is where I'm definitely a bit worried. But for me, I'm gonna go with let me check. Man City first, Arsenal second, ole ole. I don't know why you're putting this ole ole. You're just supposed to say Arsenal second, Manchester United third, Villa fourth, Liverpool fifth, Chelsea third, Chelsea sixth, United third, Villa fourth, Liverpool fifth, Chelsea sixth. Um, I doubt West Ham will win more than two games. But the fixtures are not so difficult. For me, I think Arsenal is going to be first, and then Man City second, and then Arsenal, and then uh, no, Arsenal first, Man City second, and then United, and then third place is gonna be Villa and Liverpool. I think I'm going with the same lineup that Zaina has, but the first team is gonna be Arsenal, but I'm going with the same what Zaina is putting. I don't think Chelsea making a top four. The way the ship has been sinking for Chelsea of late. Liam Rosner seems to be losing it, right? The new manager bounces. The new manager bounces really, really. But let's see what is the gap between these teams. What is the gap now? So basically, United have 55, Aston Villa have 54, Liverpool 49, Chelsea 48. No, 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 no. So the fifth place is gonna be Liverpool and Chelsea, you know. But you cannot write off Brentford and Everton, bro. They are not so far away. It's just one game. Brentford and Everton just need one game to be there. You cannot write them off as well. You know, Everton just need one game. Brentford as well. They are 3 points behind Liverpool. I think United and Villa are gonna stay solid, but it's gonna be between Liverpool, Chelsea, Brentford, and Everton. Between these teams, something is definitely gonna happen. Something is definitely gonna happen. I definitely doubt Tottenham ain't winning any games. They are not winning any games this year. I can't wait to watch Liverpool versus City FA Cup, Chelsea versus Portugal. I know you want. I know you want Liverpool to lose. You're definitely supporting City. Zaina said new nickname Liam Delay, Liam Delap Dance. Chelsea actually. Yes, Portugal will win us now. I don't know what you're smoking on, bro. Luca, how are you feeling, my G? It's been a minute, Luca. How are you doing, bro? How are you feeling? Did you watch the final, bro? Did you watch the final? Are you happy with the final? Are you happy with the final, bro? We lost, of course. You'll never be happy, bro. West Ham are very difficult. Brentford and Everton are challenging for Europe, and Palace is a derby. Newcastle and Arsenal. West Ham will win Arsenal, Lola. I don't know what you're smoking on, bro. Whatever you're smoking or drinking on Budweiser, you just take less. Or probably you're having a Jack Daniel on a Monday, Bishop. You just take less of it. Everton are 3 points behind Liverpool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're very close. Yeah, Arsenal is the easy game. Like genuinely though, who's Spurs beating? Okay, I think I called already the Spurs fixtures. They have difficult fixtures, both Spurs, but I think when the team survives with 1 point because the teams that are in the bottom they are more trash. That is probably where they'll get away with because the teams that are down below them they are more worse than them. So I think that is where probably they're gonna be lucky, bro, because the teams that are below them are pure trash. I think that is where they're probably just gonna get away with that one. You know. But I think Tudor has shown that he has turned up a notch, with the way he played with Atletico Madrid. But the Nottingham Forest game, bro, 3-0 at home. 3-0 is 3-0 is 3-0 is 3-0 at home is not really what you really looking for. Tottenham will win Villa. You trying to get kids started. You trying to get kids started. Spurs ain't winning any game. I don't know why some are diluted. They haven't won a league game since November. Zayn exactly. Spurs ain't winning any game. I can imagine Chelsea owners. I think this international break probably they'll fire this coach, bro. I think this international break it is the right time for Tottenham if they want to make changes. They need to fire this coach. I don't know what you guys think. I think this is the right moment. They can bring one what do you call one Tottenham legend. They're like this guy who's doing punditry. What is the name of this guy? The Tottenham guy who's always doing punditry. Bring in, bro. I think if there's any chance of firing Tudor, it will be this international break. It will definitely be this international break. I think that is probably where they need. If they are not firing him, the sink is definitely sinking, bro. I can imagine Chelsea owners laughing stars in the bank whenever they sell a player to us. I'm tired, bro. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of why we buy these Chelsea players, bro. Tell me one Chelsea player that has played well that we ever signed. Tell me one Chelsea player that played well that we ever signed. Probably David Luiz. Probably David Luiz, bro, is the only player that we have signed that has done well. Probably David Luiz, bro. The rest of them are from Galas. They've been trash, bro. Peter Che, Galash, all of this man, bro. They've been trash. Whelan, Kai Havertz. Uh, now we get keeper. Madueke as well. If he signs any Chelsea players next season, bro, this summer, I'm going crazy. If he's signing a Chelsea player, probably he needs to be bringing Caicedo. Probably you're getting Caicedo, or you're bringing Caicedo or someone. It's better be Caicedo, or it's gonna be Rhys James or someone, bro. You know, even can't beat Forest. If Chelsea can put the voice keep. Yes, the players have given up, and it's clear to see. Even Spence fans know exactly the expressions. Ooh, expressions is losing it, bro. Man, prick fan. Man, prick fan. He called child services, bro. There's one match reaction expressions called child services. He called child services on one experience. And then he called his mom, bro. He called his mom. He was like, because of you, mom, I'm supporting Tottenham, bro. Expressions is definitely comedy, bro. Expressions is definitely comedy. West Ham have Wolves, by the way. There is no way they lose to that one. Bro, you know the mission Wolves is all right. You know the mission. I think Spurs will get a lucky draw or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They'll get a draw or something, man. There's something. They'll get a draw or something. Hopefully Liam Delap Dance joins us now. What are you talking about? Zaina, yeah, expressions going through it. He is the funniest. Nah, he's pure comedy, guys. He's pure comedy. He's crying without crying. You can literally feel like the tears are falling down, but he is not crying. You know, check only. Talisman is back, by the way. Louis was shit. Louis was good, bro. Louis was good. I think he was there when we won that FA Cup. You know, when we won that FA Cup, I think Louis was there. Zaina, his championship watch alongs will be lit. I will take call. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. They've been okay, bro. Now we have Madueke to deal with. Now we have Madueke. Now we have Madueke. We have Kepa. You know, I don't know why they're always doing business. Tottenham in the championship. He. 29. 29 is the worst, bro. Kai Havertz is the worst, bro. 280K per week. 280K per week for him to be missing a chance like that. A pure easy chance for him to be missing. 280K. Make that make sense. David Luiz was shit. Anyways, Jig, row kicking off in about 3 hours, going to bed. Should we do a watch along for Raw, bro? Should we do a watch along for Raw, bro? What do you think, bro? I can set my alarm, wake up early. Do a watch along for Raw, bro? Because I'm tired of this man, you know. It's better do a watch along for Raw, bro. See Roman Reigns stepping up, tired of this guy. You want Ugarte? Nah, who's Ugarte, bro? Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. But Kobe Maino, we can take Kobe Maino. We can take Kobe Maino. Kobe Maino we can take. Oh wait, Spurs to have to play Wolves. They are not winning against Wolves, bro. You guys are not watching what Wolves is doing now. Maybe we could trade Ugarte for Caicedo, I think. I wish we could sign them. They wanted him for years. He was a backup. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's an elite player, bro. But I don't think he's leaving PSG. Kid said, "Don't worry, Wolves fight like their lives depend on it. Spurs are playing every game like it's a Sunday." uh, Zayn, Spurs versus Leicester title. I'm disappointed by Arsenal fans' reaction after the game. All the fans started walking off, bro. But can you blame them, bro? Can you blame the fans, bro? 4 years, bro, getting humiliated. Yeah, yeah. 4 years of getting humiliated, bro. They're like, nah, I'm not waiting for this, bro, again. 4 years, bro. 4 years we're coming on and getting relegated. 4 years in a row now. We're not winning anything. They're probably fed up, bro. They're probably fed up. You cannot blame them, bro. Of course, if I was not there, I was not going to walk out. I'll be there until the game finishes. But I'm not waiting for City to lift the trophy. I'm not waiting for them to get a bridesmaid away. Award. Nah, bro. I'm not waiting for that. Might as well do it. What time will it be then for you? Bro, for me, it is very early, bro. It's probably 5 a.m. It's probably 5 a.m., bro. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. That is the problem. That is the problem, bro. Ah. Obama blood clot young. You know the vibes, bro. If Obama young was available, you know right what's gonna happen, bro. Obama blood clot young. Big up to Dennis. Bro, it's 4 a.m., bro. It's practically 1 hour 30 minutes away from now. It is 4 a.m., bro. It's practically 1 hour 30 minutes away. I don't think I'll make it. If I sleep now, I'll not wake up. It just was here. It's 4 a.m. I would drive Ugarte and Zeski and Onana to Emirates Bay. You and Mark, you have been all vocal, but no one is calling out. No one is calling out your boy Ahmad, bro. Ahmad has been trash. Ahmad has been trash. You guys cannot admit, but Ahmad has been trash, bro. When was the last time you scored Ahmad? Mbemo as well. They have been pure trash, bro. That day, in that game, he fell off looking for a penalty. That was not a penalty. He just touched his shoulder. You already going down, bro. The referee was like, "Nah, we are not doing this." Ahmad has been trash, but you guys are not gonna admit it. Your boy Ahmad. You have a crush on Ahmad, Zaina. You told me, right? I have a crush on Ahmad. You could even take that Malaysia boy, bro. Who are you? Now you no, don't do this, Dennis. Don't do this. What you mean, my capless brother? My capless brother. Bro, I have a Premier League on the way, bro. What do you have this season? Uh, where's the Chelsea Kendrick Lamar? He's not gonna show up, bro. He is not showing up after that 3-0. Michel's team put a proper beating to them, so he's not gonna show up. He's definitely. I think we can see him after 2 weeks when the league resumes. If they win, if they win, then we can see. But if they don't win, he's not come. Uh, Definitely, Arteta definitely mates with that. I'm disappointed fans calling Arteta out like he's doing nothing for the club. They forget how bad our defense was before. Arteta just be a toastmaster. I swear, Zena, I'm blocking Zena, guys. I'm gonna block Zena now. I cannot take this cooking. I'm gonna block you, Zena. I'm telling you now. You know, Arteta should just be a toastmaster. He cannot be. He can make a whole celebration. It's 6 a.m. for me. I just woke up an hour ago. So you wake up early, bro. So you're telling me you're waking up at 5 a.m. Ah, you're good, bro. You wake up early. For me, I probably wake up 7:30 or something, bro. Like this is my normal routine. You already have you already have you already have Kepa. Maybe you don't need Ona. See, this is the problem with United. This is why I don't want United winning, bro. This is why I hate United fans, bro. Michelle said, "Good night, good night, Michelle. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night." Thank you for stopping by, Michelle. Isaac said, "I'm going to bed soon, 23:17. I have work early." Why is Isaac sleeping early, bro? It's only what time you starting work? Okay, let me understand before I make my. But guys, thank you for tuning in. I have like a little 10-15 minutes, and I'll be logging off as well. So thank you for tuning in. But how dare Michelle say how dare Zaina said you have kept you don't need Onana, bro. Ah, this cooking is way beyond me, bro. I don't need to be going through this, bro. You know, we have people who are earning 300K per week. They are sleeping now in their big mansions, bro. They are sleeping now in their big mansion. I'm getting cooked like this. You know, Ahmad is. I think we should start Kepa against Southampton. Keep Raya fresh for League and Champions League. I think it's definitely starting Kepa, bro. But I don't. I, I don't want to see Kepa anymore. I don't want to see Kepa. I don't want to see Kepa anymore. Always love though. Let me start off the day, bro. Wait for Raw. Wife is on a period, so I need to get some things for her near the show. Yeah, wife is on a period, bro. So go and get those tampons. Go and get whatever you need to get, bro. Go and get it. Unfortunately for you, you'll not be getting some, bro. Unfortunately. Michelle said, "Good night. I have to wake up 6 a.m. and then I have to start 7." I understand, Isaac. I understand, Isaac. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Why are you not in the kitchen anymore? Maybe there's no more rice left because it was. uh, the rice is not there, bro. The rice is good. It was overcooked, Michelle. It was not even cooked, bro. It was overcooked. You know, it was all overcooked, bro. Until it turned brown. I heard Onana is having a wonderful season, and yeah, bro. I saw the same thing, bro. He was having a good. These other leagues flatter us, These other leagues they poorly flatter us. That is the problem with these other leagues. If you see people see like Jokeris how he was scoring there, you would think they would do the same when they come to the Premier League, bro. Premier League is definitely a different kettle of fish. Premier League is definitely. What is the next game for Manchester United? Which game is United playing next? Which game is United playing next? Let me check what is United this next game. Probably someone can stop you guys, you know. Probably someone can stop United. When is United? Leeds. Are you gonna be at home or are you at away? Bro, Leeds at home, bro. You're winning this one. If you're playing Leeds at home, you are definitely winning, bro. If you're playing Leeds at home, you're definitely winning it. But people, it's been a blast. You finally got your cooking. Isaac has been waiting to cook me, but anyway, Isaac just brought popcorn. He was enjoying. But Zaina, Mark, Michelle, everyone, they definitely made sure they cook me. It's been a blast, people. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see how it goes, people. International break is gonna be on. Probably I'll do a watch along for the international break games on. I think the games are on Thursday. I think on Thursday we have some games. So probably tomorrow is tomorrow is tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't think tomorrow I have a live stream. Um, probably on Wednesday. Probably on Wednesday. Let's see. The problem is there are no games this week. So it's gonna be a quiet week, but people, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and all of that. But guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Zaina, thank you for coming back after after our little drama and everything. But thank you for coming back and still supporting the channel. Zaina, Erling Haaland also was talking about he wants to leave the channel, and I'm sure Mark was going to leave as well. But you know, thank you for supporting, guys. Uh, I'm back, still hangover, checking, doing kicks ups in my brain. I'm not doing this with you. Zaina said, bless you, babe. Yeah, bro. But let's just not, Zaina, we will not delete any chats, Let's just keep it because the channel is growing and everything. I know you're good one. I know you're good one. But anyway, moving forward, let's just keep it cooking because you guys have been here from day one. That is why I meet you guys. You've been here when I didn't have much people. You've been here. You've been here. You didn't behave, bro. You were cooking me. You behaved. You were cooking me only. I was the one receiving. I was the one at the receiving end. But big up to the chat. People take care. Have a blessed night. Zaina, how was your Eid? I hope you enjoyed your Eid as well. I hope you enjoyed your Eid. Good night, people. Peace, love, and blessings. We are out.